folks, Wacky weatherman here. Today is November 3rd. Yeah, I think, let me try to see if I can get in here and try to show you all a cool sunset. There we go.
Here is that the campaign speaks to them. I think the coronavirus, the silver
yeah, I had it just, there we go, a little bit.
much more personal. And we know that
but that's a pretty sunset.
White, brown, don't vote because
it's very pretty. So just letting y'all see the sunset here. So, yeah. Come on.
That's why the become much more personal, and young people are seeing.
Yeah, and it's a good reminder.
Yeah, and it's going to be a good one too.
The pandemic, which continues to run out of control in the backdrop of this day.
Yeah, there you go, folks. There is you, Mr. Sunset. Wow, look at that dude.
Thank you very much.
Damn, look at that sun.
Closing at the top of the hour. Our first characterizations of the night are coming in just over an hour from now. MSNBC's primetime election.
Check that sun out, man.
Nicole Wallace and Joy Reid starts after a very short break. Stay with us.
James, my man, look at that sun.
So I have bad news.
That's so cool.
And I have good news. The bad news, the blinds you have in your home right now, yeah, there's a chance they may not be safe for your family.
Check
But
that out.
there are tons of
It's a
options
beautiful
that are
sunset up here, y'all.
But safe too.
Kind of glad I saw that.
Like the little piece of mind
And Wacky Weather Girl helping me out too.
designer grasses and
I got it real good.
Or the
So we're on our way home. So
without worrying about the little ones line in a nice.
we just came back from voting.
Or perhaps you want simple. For that I suggest the good idea of the other.
So y'all know I ain't kidding.
In various styles and colors. Oh, and the good news, all of them
Groovy.
safe, stylish.
So
Named options can be found in one place. Learn more about all of your cordless and roadless
there's your proof
window covers
that I did.
Not only child safe, but pet safe.
Yep, I see it.
Budgetblinds.com. Request your free consultation today.
There's Mr. Sunset again there, folks.
995-2997.
There it is. Look at that.
Budgetblinds.com.
Look at that. That is a beautiful sunset. Watching it again. A voting sticker.
They're made of the world's softest materials, designed with the most colorful patterns, and made with innovative features that make them the most comfortable socks in the history of feet. They're perfect for anyone who likes to be comfortable. In other words, Bomba socks aren't just gifts.
Bomba socks. You guys want a pair of Bomba socks?
They're very expensive.
They're like $11 for a pair.
That's too expensive.
Which means when you get Bombas, you're not just giving a comfortable, thoughtful gift. You'll be giving a brand new pair of socks to someone in the homeless community. This holiday season, get Bombas. It's what they're made for. Dave, do you want this candlestick?
Go to bombas.com/MSNBC and get 20%
Got MSNBC on the radio, on the Sirius radio.
Talking about erectile dysfunction isn't easy.
So
Usually we just brush it off or blame ourselves.
I don't think
Say
this
things like,
thing
I
is
lost my
working
mojo. Or we avoid it altogether.
erectile dysfunction. Why?
Because it says we can go 329 miles. We did not go that many miles.
With a healthcare
Well,
professional who can prescribe
how much we got?
It's simple, safe, and totally discreet.
3/4? Yeah, that's
But
not.
we didn't go full. We didn't-
Well, yeah, probably don't need to probably look at that, but that's not bad. Going from here to Dongola and back, and back on dang near a quarter of a tank. So that's really good.
Getting started is simple.
Chicka boom, man. Chicka boom boom.
MSNBC
Yep.
and complete an online visit. Erectile dysfunction used to be tough to tackle.
Yeah, erectile dysfunction.
Go to GetRoman.com/MSNBC today.
Especially if you, well, anyway.
All you need is something, get some soda someplace, don't you?
That's GetRoman.com.
Well, I think I'm gonna have water tonight because my stomach is.
Now you can train how you want, when you
Well, my stomach is. My stomach, my side is hurting. I don't know what the crap it is.
I need to make some tea.
No, I don't want no tea. I need that. Yeah, I need to get some Sprite because you can't buy. They don't. I'm just gonna have to just buy some Sprite.
The Reflect touchscreen mirror lets you follow your trainer while managing your own form at the same time. And one Echelon membership lets up to 5 family members enjoy all the benefits. The Echelon Reflect touchscreen, personal training.
Because they don't have generics. They don't have the Sprite in the generic thing in the form. So
November
that's.
2nd and 5th, and get $100 off the 50-inch Reflect mirror and a free heart rate monitor. any connected equipment. Just go to echelonfit.com/series. That's ECHELONfit.com.
So, hey man, what's happening with you people? Going across the bridge.
Washington, D.C. Decision 2020. Election night.
There we go.
Those are made money. Just to make marathon. Like you want to make friends? I'm just trying to make some money. My job, not just to entertain, educate, teach, and support.
It's at the top of the hour.
He decided during an uncontrolled pandemic in our country, which explains the 100 million plus votes that are all.
All right, Joe, Wacky weatherman here.
Brian Williams here with you from our NBC News global headquarters in New York, joined by my colleague and friend Rachel Maddow at the far end of our expanded studios. Rachel.
Thank you, Brian. Nicole Wallace and Joy Reid are here by my side at our corner of the studio as well, at a physical distance that belies our emotional closeness.
Go to Sam's and get it.
Our election night,
Yeah, I know.
Steve Kornacki,
Well.
of course, is at the board, standing by for the first results, which are already starting to come in.
Here we go. Starting to come in already.
Back in his hometown, Wilmington, Delaware, after one final push through Pennsylvania, stopping in Philly and in Scranton, where he visited his childhood home. The former vice president started his day early this morning by going to church and then by visiting the grave of his late son, Ben.
Well, for his part, President Trump started his day by calling into Fox News, and aside from a brief stop at his campaign headquarters.
Yeah, you know, folks, the thing about it is we the people, we vote. Donald Trump can't do nothing about it. Nobody can do anything about it. If Trump loses, he has to admit defeat and take his and pick his feelings up off the floor. If he loses and Biden sweeps, well, it's just too bad. You got to take your lickings like a man.
It's going to be a big night tonight, no matter what happens in the end. We are in for the long haul. We recognize that the long haul might not mean this evening in terms of getting results, but we will be here with you for.
I mean, you got 100 million people voting. It takes a long time to count those ballots, man. It's not an easy task.
We're going to be looking to you all night long. Let's start. What do you got?
Well, here we go. We will be getting some results, actually, we think this hour from Kentucky, from Indiana. All the polls not closed there, but some will this hour. But before that, let's take a look at what we can expect from tonight. So we'll fire up our Road to 270, our battleground map. Now, there are a couple ways to look at this. First of all, let's start with this. Are there any states tonight where President Trump is going to be on offense? What I mean by that is, are there any states that Donald Trump did not carry in 2016 that were Clinton states that he could pick off tonight and add to what he won in 2016?
So you're all hearing it as live as we did.
Talking about, remember these three tonight: New Hampshire, Minnesota, and Nevada. Clinton states in 2016 that Trump campaign has been saying they think they have a shot at. We got to say, coming into tonight, the polling we've seen before the election has not put President Trump in great position in those states. So the burden is on him tonight as these votes come in to show that he can make something happen that hasn't happened there in the polls. If he fails to pick off a New Hampshire, a Minnesota, or Nevada, then Biden's starting point tonight is where Hillary Clinton finished in 2016, 232 electoral votes. And then the question shifts, and it becomes, where is Joe Biden on offense? And the answer to that we already know. You are looking at the battleground here. You are looking at states that Donald Trump won in 2016, that he's trying to defend, and that the polls coming into today to varying degrees show him in trouble in. Can Donald Trump hang on to at least 270 electoral votes worth of these states? The most immediate problems on this map for Donald Trump, we've been saying this for a while: Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, three states that he won by the skin of his teeth in 2016. Less than 1 point his margin in each one of these states. If Donald Trump does not add any states from the Hillary Clinton column in 2016, if he doesn't pick off any tonight, and he loses these three states, he loses the election. And he's in particularly tough shape, according to the polls, in Wisconsin and Michigan. If he were to lose just those two, he would be on the cusp of defeat, Trump would. That
It hit
sets
the
up
other
the
car.
drama
Ooh.
that we're going to see in the first few
The other
hours
car,
tonight, because this is the interesting thing
fender might be
about the
messed up a little
pandemic
bit,
election. As
But the other car
important
got
as
it.
Might be messed up a
Michigan,
little bit,
and
not like
Pennsylvania are to this
the other
election, it's going to take a while to get the results there because of the mail-in ballot situation. In Pennsylvania, if it's very close, it could even potentially take a couple days.
So-
what we think we are going to get a good
Yeah,
look at, though,
it's gonna take a few
starting at
days, y'all.
7 o'clock Eastern tonight, just about all of Florida except the Panhandle. We're going to start seeing a lot of votes out of Florida. We're going to get a really good look in the first couple hours.
Here we
in
go,
Florida
y'all.
About
So-
who is winning, who is losing there. North Carolina in the early hours, we should get a lot from. Ohio,
But
Georgia, potentially,
anyway,
even
I'll see you
Texas a
guys
little
in the
bit
next
later,
video tomorrow,
9, 10,
and
11
we'll
o'clock. We might get a
enjoy,
good
and
look
we'll
at Texas. Every
and we'll,
single one of these states, a big electoral college
see what
background,
happens. So,
was won
Wacky
by
Weatherman
Donald
here.
Trump in 2016, and really
We'll just see what
becomes,
happens. So,
given what we just
Wacky
outlined
Weatherman
the
here.
challenge he faces
November
in the Great
3rd.
States, a must-win
Probably,
state
huh?
for the president. If he
Probably
does
can't
not pull
afford
off
to
a
lose
Hail
any,
Mary
though.
pass and win Wisconsin,
Oh, I'll
Michigan,
imagine. And probably
or flip
liability.
any of those Hillary Clinton states,
I don't know,
then he's got to
maybe
go 5 for 5.
That's why I
in
said
these
get
states.
liability,
He
get
doesn't
full
need
coverage
one,
on
he doesn't
this.
need some,
I
he
always
needs
get full
every single
coverage.
one of them, and then we get out west. He'd probably include Arizona in that category.
So anyway,
as
folks,
well.
we'll turn this.
So
We'll
look at
see
it
y'all
this
here
way.
tomorrow in the morning. And
Early on tonight, in
Wacky
a
Weatherman
bunch
here.
of
So
big states,
for me and
is
Wacky Weather
what
Girl,
may very well amount to
we'll see.
elimination
Your buddy
contest.
Joe.
He's got to win
Right
one
next to
after
him.
the other.
Oh, yeah.
after the other.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
If he runs the table in the Southeast,
So,
gets in Ohio,
but this
gets
is
in
Wacky
Arizona,
Weatherman here.
then the
Like, share,
drama will
subscribe,
shift to those
comment.
Great
Be
Lakes
groovy,
states.
stay
Those
groovy,
two
stay
states
groovy.
there, Wisconsin
Wacky
and
Weatherman
Michigan,
here and his
where the
Wacky
polls
Weather
have
Girl.
really put
I'll
Trump
see you
in
next
dire
time.
shape.
Yeah, hi,
And then
everybody.
Pennsylvania.